There are two ways to enroll in trade school slash apprenticeship, either in United States, Canada, and also UK. So I believe they are all sharing the same style of trade slash apprenticeship. My name is Taiwo, an immigrant here in Canada. So if you love my video, you love my content, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be giving you guys more about trade school, apprenticeship in Canada slash the United States. Also the UK. So one thing about, there are two ways. Either you apply yourself, so you can apply yourself to any college that is offering trades courses and all that. So maybe heavy duty mechanic, carpentry, anyone, so welder, anyone you feel like is good for you. So now, and you go for your for your first year lecture class and all that. So now, and after the first year, they will give you a ticket. So now the ticket, you can now look for a company that you will now go, that will enroll you, that will accept you. Then you now start your apprenticeship. So you start your apprenticeship maybe for like 8 months, and later you go for your second year, and your second year ticket. So you go for the classes and some other lectures and all that. So you, after this, if you pass the second year examination, so you have your second year ticket and all that. The same thing will go for the third year and the fourth year. After the fourth year, so you do your journeyman, you go for your exam, and you are a certified journeyman or journey person. So that is just, so journeyman is just like a certification that the province will give you. So like in Alberta, I'm based in Alberta, so journeyman is what you are after your fourth year. Depending on the course, there are some courses that is just 3 years, depending on the one you choose and all that. So but let's say you went for the like heavy duty mechanic is 4 years. I think carpentry is also like, I don't want to start giving us years and all that. So, and as soon as you're done, they will give you are now a certified journeyman, or depending on the province you are, so what they call them in your province. One thing about a journeyman is you are only journeyman is you are only certified in that province. So let's say now, if I want to migrate to Ontario, so I'll have to write their examination. So now also I'll show my journeyman certification, and I have to like do some examination, and some quick, is not that hard and all that. Then I'll have their own certification in Ontario. So it's the same thing. But if you want to go for that, there's you can now go for the red seal. So a red seal is like a federal certification for a trade person. So then with a red seal, you can work anywhere in Canada, also in the United States. So anywhere, like any province, you're certified to work anywhere. So you are not limited to that province, just like a journeyman. Journeyman is limited to that province, or the province that share the same thing with your province. So let's say a journeyman in Alberta, if it's what's it called, like British Columbia, if they accept journeyman in Canada, then you don't need to write their own examination. And so that is just it. That is just a quick explanation on how on the first step to enroll in trade school. The second one is you look for a job, and that is how I started. So you look for a company, let's say you look for a welding company, so a company that builds something and all that. So now, or maybe a rental company, or maybe a petroleum company, maybe a construction company. Now, if you start somewhere, like if you're part of them, let's say you start as an a loop tech. So if you start like a loop tech, or if you start like a forklift operator, or anyone, you just, you enroll into their company, you are part of their staff. Most of this company will ask you, before they hire you, that okay, there is an opportunity to grow with them. So after being after working with them for like a year, then they will ask you, okay, what do you want? Do you want to become a driver? Do you want to go for trade, and all that? Even they will have asked you. So now you will have been asked from the beginning, what do you want? So like, what do you really want? Do you want to go stay in the office, or a driver? You want to become a truck driver and all that? Because after the first year, you're a good staff, hardworking person and all that, you will have learned one or two things about their instrument, and also they would not want you to go. That is just one thing about most trade company in Canada. So there is always an opportunity to grow. So they will ask you, what do you want? Then you can just tell them, hey, even immediately you are hired, you can just tell them, okay, if there is an opportunity for an apprenticeship, you are available. So so as soon as, if the opportunity shows up, they'll put you in. And this is how it works. If you are working, if a company hire you for an apprenticeship, maybe a company promotes you to an apprenticeship, now is a company, now you will go for your first ticket, you go to school, they will pay for your school fee, they will pay for everything. While you're schooling, they will be paying you your normal staff rate. So if you are earning $35 or $40 with them, so you'll be paid 8 hours while schooling. So you don't, like, you are not lacking anything, but you are in school, but you are still earning. So that is just it. And after the 2 months, after you receive your first ticket, you come back to work and you start working with them. The thing is that you will sign a contract with them, and after signing, you sign a 1-year contract. You go to school, they'll pay you. You're not working, but you're schooling, so you still be paid while schooling. And also, after you earn your first ticket, you come back to work. You start working, for the next 8 months, and 8 or 10 months, so depending. So now after the first year, the second year, you sign another contract. So like, because you are going back to school. So if you after your second ticket, you passed your second ticket in trade school, you come back to work, still you've been paid. The thing is, you will be promoted. So in the second year, if let's say the first year you are earning like 35, the second year they will have increased your money, because right now, after after passing the second ticket, you will be promoted. They will increase your money, let's say, to like $42. So because right now you are increasing, you are improving, and also they will pay you while you're in school. They will be paying you that 42 while you're in school. So that is just it. After passing the second ticket, you come back to work, you start working like normal, your work. So your work will increase because you've learned 1 or 2 things and all that. So, and the same thing, third year, they will increase your money, let's say to like 50, because now you are becoming the boss. You are now working on big machines and all that. So you are now third year apprenticeship. And the thing is, the fourth year, you are about to, be awarded your certification. You will now sign 2 years extra contract, 2 years contract with them, because after collecting your certification, you can decide to leave them. So they don't want to, they are the one paying for your school fee, they are the one sponsoring you and all that. So that is the trick. So now you sign let's say 2 years contract with them, and you're good to go. So for that 2 years, you'll be working with them, and your money, they'll pay you after you earn your journeyman certification. You'll be paid like a normal regular earning, let's say maybe like 60, 70, 80, depending on the company and all. So you're good to go. So you start working for the next 2 years. If you, after the 2 years, and you decide to leave them, you're good to go. So, and if you decide to stay, they are your family, they are the people that sponsored you. You guys have, so that's why most people always stay with the company. So some will decide to go, but most, because they are your family, you already, a place that you've been working for 6 years or so, you would definitely want to leave. You will not want to live there. So that is how it works. That is just the brief explanation on how you can enroll in trade school. So now, I believe some of the comments I'm going to receive on this video is, can international students enroll? I don't really know. I can't say about that, simply because every school has their own policy and procedure. So do your research, and maybe the weekend I can also list some schools that maybe accept international students. Also, now, can a company hire people from abroad? No, they can't. So they can't hire an apprentice from abroad. So there are so many people here in Canada, so now that's it. So they can't, like most companies, you are an apprentice, so they cannot hire you from abroad. It's something that you voluntarily come, you work with them, and all that. So now, and that's it. Can visitors visa, become an apprentice? That I can say. I'm not an immigration lawyer. I'm not really, I see, like you can see now, I'm not an immigration person, so it's something I can't see. And also, like, you can do your research yourself. You can ask a lawyer, an immigration lawyer, if you can enroll and all that. So yeah, that'll be the end of my video. Take care.